Keith, what is going on, brother? Appreciate you for your patience, man. Had about 40 plus people reach out and working on all of them, getting to yours. So yeah, I got this video here for KBC Construction, your business, and it's going to have 3 points for you. That's going to be content, backlinks, and citations. Then I'm going to show you the opportunity of taking these steps for your business and how this is going to be, so profitable. I mean, honestly, so profitable, especially in your situation for your business going forward. Then I'm going to give you in-depth suggestions on my end as to, what I suggest going forward for the business and how to get to where you're trying to go. So, I see that you don't have a website up yet, you know, so what we're going to do is we're going to use one of your top competition's websites. Now, the reason why I have Epoxy Coating Toledo, Ohio in there is because you're just so dang close to both Toledo and you're so close to Detroit. So, I mean, you're really in a beautiful spot over there in Erie, and that you can get the pick of the lotter or the pick of the litter for both of these towns and capturing it. You're going to see what I'm talking about here soon. But nonetheless, garagefloorcoating.com, they are going to be the example we use, as they are the top competition over there in Toledo. So first things first is content, right? And generally, Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words. Now, that's depending on competition and the number of keywords needed. Keith, if you're asking what a keyword is anything someone might type into Google when they're looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place these keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website found for. For an example, some of your keywords may be, epoxy flooring, Erie, Michigan, bathroom remodeling, Erie, Michigan. You get the idea, right? Service plus city equals keyword. So we got their website here in a word counter, and we can see how they're stacking up. They're currently at about 1,100 words. So when you do get that website up and going, you're wanting to get it to 1,500 words to outdo them for two reasons. Google doesn't consider your website an authority is reason number one until you hit 1,500 words. What this means is Google isn't going to crawl your page, and they're not going to find the content that's needed to be found, so they know exactly who to put you in front of. That means jobs, that means bidding for jobs and customers and clients, which means revenue. Reason number two is you want that amount of content in there so that you can put all of those keywords in there. Each keyword could easily be 10 to 20 jobs a month. And if you're missing that because you don't have enough content, then, that would be a shame. Let's look at my tool Eris here. I got Garage Floor Coating in here. This is a tool called Eris that I use and pay for monthly. It gives me in-depth data on websites and competitors' websites. There are free tools out there that you can use yourself. This is just what I go with. So let's take a look at some of the keywords that Google is picking them up for, just to give you a better example. And so these are all keywords, right? So a good one for you if you were targeting, the area of Toledo would be, garage floor coating, Toledo, Ohio, right? And we see that 30 people a month are searching for that. And then this number right here is going to be keyword difficulty. It's on a scale of 0 to 100. So, the lower that this number is right here, the faster and easier that you're going to rank for it. And vice versa, the higher it is, the harder and longer it's going to take to rank for it organically. When I say to rank for it, that means when someone puts in epoxy coating Toledo, Ohio, you rank in this area right here for it. So those are the keywords. This is their traffic per month from just that keyword, like I was telling you, and then there's their position. All right, so the second point that I'm going to have for you is going to be a backlink. And now a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another, or in this case, it would be one website linking back to KBC Construction's website once you do get it up. So these links, they act like an endorsement of your website from others, and Google basically uses this to build trust in your business and your website by seeing others vouching for your website. The best example that I can give of this, Keith, is, in Google's eyes, it's literally like a popularity contest where the person with the most wins, aka the most websites pointing back to their website, is winning that popularity contest. Now, if we look over here into my tool Eris Garage Floor Coating, we see that they have 168 backlinks and 82 other websites pointing back to their page. So the good thing is if it works for them, it most definitely will work for you, and you can go in and see exactly what websites they have pointing back to their page. So here are the websites, all the websites that they have going to their page. And I do want to point out that not all links are created equal, so it is worth noting to stay relevant to your industry, and local websites will work best. To further that point is this number right here. That's domain rating. It's on a scale of 0 to 100 as well. And the higher that this number is right here, the more power that Google's given this website right here. And higher powered websites linking back to yours gets you more power for your website, and it gets you ranking a lot faster for these words, the keywords that we were talking about. Now let's go look at the last point that I'm going to have for you, which is a citation. Let's look at the Google Map Pack here. And so I don't believe you have a Google business profile up. You're going to want to get one of those created for sure and get them ranking by using citations. So a citation is anywhere your business name, address, and phone number is, exactly as it's shown right here on the Google business profile. So these citations, they help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since they generate huge amounts of revenue. For an example, if someone were to put in epoxy coating Toledo, Ohio, or even epoxy coating Erie, Michigan, you want to be in that top 3 section right here, right? Nobody's going to click more places, more businesses, or go to the second or third page for it. And you just think of it as if, you ever had to have plumbing, or roof repair, or, fence repair, anything like that. You do roofers near me or anything like that. And you're generally going to look at the top ones because you associate it with reputation, because Google's saying so, that these are the top ranked ones, and because you can see their their reviews right here. So back to these citations. They're included in directories like Yelp, Angie's, Expertise, BBB, and there's hundreds of others I'm sure you may have heard of. Social media accounts are great as well. So when you get this, up and running on, let's say your Facebook business page right here, you would want to put your business name, address, and phone number exactly as it is right here on your Facebook business page. And Google would see that and count that as one citation. So then you have Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, the list goes on and on and on, right? And the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you and your website and your business. Once Google sees you more often than these cats right here, then the more likely it is that they're going to rank you above them. Now let's do a quick recap of those 3 points, and then I'm going to show you why it's going to be so important, and then I'm going to give you some in-depth suggestions for your website and your business. So once you get that content going, well, first, once you get your website up, right, you're getting that content of 1,500 to 2,000 words. You're putting those keywords in there that I gave you examples of and showed you. And then second, you're getting those backlinks and you're getting those links from other websites pointing back to yours. You're winning that quote unquote popularity contest, right? And last but not least, get that Google business profile up and running with those citations and reviews. Let's look at why that's going to be so profitable for the business in the near future. Garage floor coating, even with them only doing a mediocre job, in my opinion, of those 3 points, they're getting 131 people to their website per month, all for those 3 points alone, right? Well, let's say that, this is KBC Construction's website and you're killing those 3 points like I pointed out for you, and you got 130 people coming to your website. And let's say of those 130, only 40 decide to pick up the phone and say, hey, Keith, I need this job done at my house. And of those 40 people who call and say that, your team only closes half of those. Well, that's 20 new jobs per month on top of whatever it is that you're doing right now, right? I'm not too sure what your profit margins are, with the business right now, but I would imagine 20 new jobs would be a pretty significant chunk for the profit margin of the business and in your pockets. Also, this number is a lot higher. This is just a tool errors that I have. So I don't have Google's number specifically, but they're always higher, right? And so, yeah, that's what I do for a living, man. I'm going to suggest that, the reason why you're in such a gold mine right now is because you have the opportunity to both take over Toledo and to be able to go ahead and hit Detroit should you choose to service those areas. So, get that website up, get the GMB up, and get them both ranking with those points that I pointed out. And yeah, man, you're going to be looking pretty good in 6 months to 9 months. You know what I mean? This is what I do for a living personally, with the websites and ranking stuff. But, I'm making this video in hopes that it will start helping you generate more leads online. And, yeah, man, just overall trying to get back to the epoxy community. Been working with them for a while now, so loving that. If you did find yourself, wanting some more information, feel free to reach out. I can always help with some more information, or maybe we talk about the business of the goal and I can do some research to find out exactly what could be realistic for the business, or, what it might take to reach those goals. I would just ask Mr. Keith that you would leave one line of feedback for this video. Maybe something was confusing, you had another question, or maybe, hell, it was all great and you loved it. Either way, let me know. feel free to reach out. Again, my door is always open, and enjoy your evening.